Looks like we got a storm brewing, guys. Today's gonna be special. We're gonna go camping inside the Amazon. We're going deep in there. We're gonna set up camp and live it up in the Amazon at night. And hopefully it rains. All right, this is it, guys. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're gonna head this way into the jungle and get into the campsite. Check it out, guys. We're gonna be camp. In case it does rain now, we have protection over here. The winds are picking up, guys. It looks like the rain might catch us. We got the tent up just in time. Gonna set up hammocks here that we all brought. And well, this is gonna be a campsite, guys. This is where they do it. Food, more stuff over here, everything. I'm gonna show you guys the experience, guys. I'm really happy to be here. I know Billy from like 4 or 5 years ago, back when the channel was really small and everybody says no to collaborations. He opened the doors and let me come over here in exchange for me promoting him. So I'm happy to be back and show you guys an authentic Amazon experience. No luxuries, no nothing, just the real deal. So it's pouring, guys, it's pouring, but the canopy protects us from most of the water. Now we're not really worried about jaguars here. Maybe venomous animals, that will be a problem, but the main threat is the mosquitoes. They're paying the butt. And I don't know if the rain is good or not. I think it is, but maybe they're all just gonna go hide under our tent. That's how you built the mosquito net to protect us so we sleep here. But I got the feeling if we sleep here, we're basically like a snack for a jaguar. Like just laying there, set up in a cocoon. And here we have the finished product. Mosquito-free environment. That's right here, guys. It's gonna be where we got our fire going. To have the best chicken in the world, guaranteed. Guaranteed, 100%. You can't beat this chicken. I came back for this chicken, guys. Es venenoso.
Huh?
Es venenoso eso.
No.
No? Guys, check it out. You already have little critters trying to get inside. Alright. Billy, what are these for?
Just to cover the fire.
To cover the fire. Oh, smoke. Alright, since it's raining, guys, this is gonna protect our fire, guys. It's raining, it's thundering, it's everything right now. Not sure if the camera picks it up, but there's characters coming out of the jungle right now. Or maybe not, it's just Marcos. But since he's holding all those leaves, it looks like something else. So he shaves off the wood, the inner part that's a bit more dry, and we get this fire rolling, and then it's well protected by all these palms. So these sticks come from these right here. He's chopping them up, guys. You'll be surprised by the wood over here, guys. For example, these little thin sticks over here, this is a bench, and it can hold 200-pound Volpe or 100 kilo. Yeah.
Like in a survival expedition in the dry season or in the rainy season time like now, the first thing you have to do is like put up a camp so everything stays dry underneath. And the second, try to find a spot and make a cover to protect your fire while you blaze in your fire or while you're making your fire.
Right.
And then you're safe. You can rain the whole night. Once your fire is covered and well protected, and your hammocks or your campground is dry, bam.
Let's party on, baby. Boom boom chakalaka.
Like it's also from a palm tree. Like a palm tree for us here is useful for a lot of stuff. For example, like here we use the leaf for the shelter of a fire, and the bark of the palm tree we use it like for flooring our buildings. Also the fruit that the palm tree give us, the outer part, when it's full ripe, you can make like something like a porridge. You know what is porridge?
Yeah.
It's really good. And then eventually the covering it decomposes, it got rotten, and we have a palm beetle that bore it and leave the egg, and the egg turn into larvae, and the larvae is the coconut part inside.
Okay.
And then you have to get a machete and open it, and you can survive also. If there's nothing to eat, you find a lot of protein. No pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain, baby. All right. All right, we're gonna go crack that open. Let's follow Billy into the rain.
Just for your eye, huh? Maybe. See what's here.
Oh,
Not
there's the
different.
larvae in there.
Yeah.
And how does it come out when it grows?
It come out by itself. Watch.
Juicy protein.
You don't have a taste, but it's better it's roast. When it gets roast,
You could eat it like that alive?
yeah, but it does have really good taste. But once it's roast, it's good. So now we put it on a stick, the larvae,
Larvae a la stick, guys.
and now we're going to grill it and see how it tastes.
Ooh, it's crunchy, guys. Let's do it. The palm beetle. This is new to my diet.
It has like roast coconut or something like that.
It almost tastes like roasted popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad and very nutritious and free. Oh man, I'm getting pounded by the smoke. I'm getting destroyed by the smoke, guys. Oh, it burned my eyes. Where's the camp? All right. Ooh. All right, there's Marcos.
Yeah.
All right, it is really pouring down now, guys. It was so hot earlier. It was insanely hot. I wasn't moving and I looked like I was just playing soccer. Billy was telling me when it's like that, it usually just wants to rain, and we're probably gonna get like 2 or 3 hours of heavy rain. Welcome to the rainy season.
Maestro, só se não tá, porque tava congelado, né?
I cannot wait. This is the best darn chicken I've ever had in my life. I've had it once, 3, 4, 5 years ago, and now we get to repeat this, guys. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the chicken area that it comes from, the way we're gonna cook it on that fire, but it comes out perfect, 100% perfect. Not many things on earth are perfect, but this chicken is perfect. We're now, well, they're crucifying the chicken.
Pega aí o... Cadê? Essa corda é tua?
Is that also from the palm?
From the tree we call Invira is like a fiber. It's a tree that get a fiber to be used like a rope.
The jungle gives you everything you need to survive. You just gotta have the knowledge and the skills. These guys are masters. Marcus is from the area here. He's local. Billy is from an indigenous tribe in Guyana. He grew up there and he wanted to see something else, so he got out to the city, became a biochemist. Now he's running his tours over here, and he's the real deal, guys. The legendary Billy.
Billy boy.
Hey. All right, let's Let's get back out there.
Okay.
All right, guys, the crucified chicken.
Churrasco, churrasco.
Churrasco, porra.
Churrasco, caralho, porra.
Caralho, porra. Like ¿cuánto tiempo vamos a tener el frango ahí?
Ah,
1, 2, 3 horas?
Não, não. 1 hora.
1 hora?
É 1 hora.
All right, guys, just 1 hour and we will have the best darn chicken in the world.
É mesmo, hein?
Billy Boy's making a spoon now. What's the spoon for?
That's for the rice.
Ah, okay. We got some rice there. There's the table. And the spoon. And I wonder if the camera's picking up the thunder. That is just coming along beautifully. Beautifully.
Né?
Tá bom.
Hã?
Ainda não.
É, pô. Não, porque...
Are you gonna put the rice on the fire?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Aí, ó. Botei.
Teamwork is the dream work. How good does that look? This is a typical plate.
Yeah. My family.
É doido.
There it is.
Voila.
Wakaba.
Here we got a spoon. The rice is now hot. And the chicken. Look at that chicken. Woo! Yahoo!
Oh no.
Caliente.
I got rice here.
Alright.
There's not a lot of salt. We have salt here. We have farofa here.
Farofa.
We have the wow, this is hot like a pot.
Muito bom.
It's super hot, huh?
Really good stuff here, man. Like real stuff.
Rapaz, quer fazer marca aqui, ó.
Okay. That's the jungle way, bro.
The way of the jungle. Adding the farofa here, guys, and this is the typical plate. Made from palm leaf, rice, some farofa, and the world's best chicken. Let's go for a little bite right now. Mmm. Better than last time.
Your spoon is
Better than last time. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You gotta come here and try this chicken. Got the rice here with the farofa. Good stuff, guys, but this chicken, This chicken here is so hot, but doesn't matter. It's worth burning your hands. What do you think?
It's crazy. It's really good. Really good. Even for me, I prepared, but I still taste it's really good.
And Marcos went away to go eat his. That's how good it is. Marcos, el frango está muy bom. ¿Te gusta? All right. Everybody approves. 100%. You can't go wrong with this. You cannot. The wooden spoon is good, and these sprays, guys, they're perfect because we have rice here, so all the rice just collects here. You just dip in. I love it like that. Have a look, guys. Everything has been devoured. Everything. This is still the best chicken in the world, 100%. And with some local guarana, it's perfect. You don't have to change anything. It's perfect like that.
There's a mosque.
The rain's finally stopped and everything is soaked. And there's a ton of mosquitoes, but as long as I keep moving, I kind of lose them. And I just gotta, you know, here, if you guys know where you go to the bathroom, you just go out here in nature, wherever. Just find a spot and that you like and go for it. So here, 15 people have slept?
Yeah.
Holy smokes. We're only 3 tonight, guys, but I'm inside the tent. It's like that. Sealed to the ground.
Yeah, Junior popular.
Oh, man. Oh. I lifted it up. No, wait. And this thing got in. What the heck is that? Oh, I got a fly in here.
No, this a cricket. It's nothing.
It looks like a spider. Oh, well. YOLO.
YOLO. Mucho bueno.
Bon dia. Guys, I thought there was a baby jaguar outside. It was walking all around the camp. I stayed quiet because I didn't want to wake anybody up, but it turns out it was just an ocelot, which is basically like a really small jaguar. But it was making a sound like, and at night you can't see anything. Alrighty, guys, bread, eggs. We're back in, not civilization, but we're back to the home, guys. Beautiful, beautiful morning. And what an experience sleeping in the jungle with the rain, with the little jaguars or ocelots running around. Good times. Here's the breakfast, guys. Eggs, cheese, these breads that they make over here. And here we have some Milo. Oh, that's kind of dark. All right, there you go. This is corn.
Corn.
Oh, maybe Billy can tell us a little more. It's just corn?
Just corn. Couscous.
Couscous, okay, like a couscous of corn, guys. How it look? It looks like a cake almost.
Yeah, like a cake, yeah.
All right.
Oi.
Oi. And welcome to the Amazon, guys. This is Selena, and she's gonna give me a tour here of what it's like to live in an Amazon village. We're gonna check out the schools, the market, and things like that, and she's gonna drive the boat, so let's do it. Vamos. She's gonna drive the boat, guys. Last time I got on a boat with a lady, we crashed in Colombia. But I have a feeling Selena knows a lot more what she's doing. Alright, guys, we're off. This is the Amazon. Everybody here knows how to drive a boat. No questions asked. Ladies and gents. These homes over here, they float, guys, because the water gets as high as the top of the hill up there where you see the highest home. That'll happen in a couple months after the rainy season. I must say, guys, she's excellent behind the wheel. She hasn't made a single wrong turn. She knows exactly where she's going. She's probably been navigating these waters her whole life. This is the entrance to the village. Here we are at the village, guys. Indigenous tribe that lives over here. Check it out, in 2000 they opened up this church over here, but nobody attends it. Alright guys, so Billy's gonna go over there and speak to the village elder to see if we can roam around here. And Salina, você nasci aqui?
Sí.
See? Alright. She was born over here, guys. Not part of the tribe, but over here in her home, actually. Amigo, obrigado, obrigado. Okay, obrigado. So the village elder, he went to Manaus because his woman's giving birth and he has to accompany her, obviously. So he's the brother, he's in charge now. And well, he said, you're welcome here and you're free to film whatever you want. So quick question, Billy, to become the elder of an indigenous community here, well, they've been here since forever, no?
Yeah.
And to become the elder,
Well,
what does it take? Is it like a bloodline? Is it by age?
No, to be an elder or to be a community leader, it's a really huge confidence you have to get from the older people, like your great-great-grandfathers.
Okay.
And they observe you from baby, until you get old. And then they see if you cooperating good with the community, then they choose you to be the second person if one day they die.
Okay, so it could take a long time to change elders.
Yeah.
So it's a trial. You're on trial forever until
Yeah.
the person dies. Then
It can be male or it can be female.
okay.
Yeah. It can be like the leader of a community.
And it doesn't have to be like, for example, the current elder. It doesn't have to be his son or his daughter. It could be
anybody.
Everybody has a chance.
Once he is loyal to the community, and if he's very smart also,
Okay.
this
Alright.
will be the
Alright.
second person after he. Yeah.
Oroco,
Oroko.
Uruku.
Oroco. O que é Oroco?
And what does that mean?
You follow. Que significa Uruku?
Okay. Urubu.
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 The black vulture.
The black vulture, Oroko.
Yeah, Uruku.
Okay, so as the local language and that they speak here, what's it called?
Tikuna.
Tikuna. Tikuna. Oroko.
Tikuna dialect.
All right. Okay, do they still speak the local language a lot or
Like-
more Portuguese?
Most posts, he say going from the hut.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Muito calor. Obrigado.
Like how he said, like how I am from a tribe,
Uh-huh.
I see the great difference, or big difference.
Yeah.
It has a good part and a sad part. The sad part that most of the indigenous people, they're losing their culture and the languages or the dialect.
Right.
Yeah, or the dialect. The good part that now they understand that what value all indigenous people have in the Amazon or with the nature then.
Right.
Yeah, so they try to hold their culture and their language really strong now.
Okay.
Like how here, some of them lost their dialect. Only the Tusha or like the chiefs still speak the dialect. But it's not only here, all the indigenous tribes, the entire South America. It's really strange. Like the first time when I meet home, back after a couple of years, I left home when I was really small. And like if you ask a male or female person, really young females or males, if you ask them if they're from an indigenous tribe, they would say no. They're ashamed or shy to say that they're from an indigenous tribe. I don't know why. Maybe because of this new technology is really strong. And
Social media,
social
internet.
media, and like they want to be together with the ones, who live in bigger towns and at some level of lifestyle, like good dressing, good food. Good food, yeah, but in the way it's a bad food.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier when we were hiking, the good stuff tastes bad,
Mm-hmm.
but the
All the sugar, all the
but
processed.
the good stuff, the bad stuff, tastes good. Like hamburgers, you may be eating really good, but then you don't know what you're putting in your body.
Yeah.
You might feel it in the age of 50, 60. When you do diagnose, you full of diabetes. So that is it. And like when I was at home, I asked them, hey, how are you? I tried to speak with them in my dialect. Like everybody didn't want it to answer me in my dialect, so for to answer me in English. I said, whatever. I said, you're ashamed to speak Wapishana
Wow.
in English. So but now
And this is in your tribe in
In my
Guyana, right?
tribe,
That they
yeah.
English
Yeah.
is the second language
second
over there.
language, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the new Tushao there also, the chief, is really smart. It's also my cousin, and he accept the technology in the area or the type of lifestyle in the community. But the other way around, he tried to show them how to live with it, what to do with it, without losing and without harming the nature and culture and dialect and everything.
Right.
That is the good part of him. Yeah. Now they see what they were losing, the culture,
Yeah.
and now they're getting,
Slowly
they're
getting
trying
back
to put
it.
value to any little thing, like fruit pictures, any little design. They want to take picture and post it out. Now their mind is open that everything of the indigenous people, culture, language, food, writing, designs is valuable stuff of the indigenous tribe. Radios
Radio,
And the board?
television.
and the board, all the native people, the local, they knew to use chainsaws.
Mm-hmm.
Now they use chainsaws. And they rip the board their own self. They're really good in sawing. But before they use the long blade, so
Right.
someone up, someone down. So
Yeah.
you push up.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah. I still do that when I was the age of 8 or 9. I still saw my dad sawing that way. But now, everyone with chainsaws.
Technology.
Yeah. Normally when we throw in farm, making our farm, we use axes or machetes. Now we have like slusher chainsaws. Before was only axe. Like one tree like this might take you like an hour to get it down. But now it's just a couple seconds. Bam, yeah.
And do you feel that that technology has hurt or it has helped?
Like how I said, there's two ways or both ways, good and bad. Good way that you will finish your work really quick. The bad way, much easier to destroy the nature.
Yeah.
And with the axe, it might take longer time, but some trees that you're not able to cut, you will not cut down, so it's there all the time.
Guys, so check out the elder's view over here. He has a view that any resort will want to
Yeah.
have. You get a view on the water here, the water behind the land there. Everything, hammocks here. Does Selena go to school over here?
No,
No?
she goes to the school where we came off the car.
Oh, okay.
I'm off the road.
Oh, wow, that's far.
Yeah, but there's a school boat.
Oh, there's a school boat here.
Pick up the children and drop them back.
So it picks
School
them
bus.
off on every single house that we pass by?
Yeah, they go house by house.
Wow.
The boat starts like around 5 o'clock in the morning, picking up children.
Wow.
And the latest at night, it's like midnight, to drop off the last students.
Oh, so
They
they're in
have-
school all day?
No, several. The young ones studies in the morning.
Uh-huh.
The older ones studies like from 11 to midday. And then the older ones from 6 to 11 at night.
Okay, so they all have a different time? Because what, they have like work to do to help
Yeah.
out the families?
What about
Oh, they have all the chickens here.
For eggs and some
And they
for
have a
eating.
puppy.
The puppy is for hunting.
Oh, they use the dogs to hunt
For
here?
hunting, like wild pigs, capybaras, labas, wild deer, armadillos. So they mind the dogs for hunting.
Okay.
Here is the school.
¿Cuántos años tienes? 22. ¿Terminaste la escolta a qué edad?
21.
21? Oh, wow. So she's studying until she's 21, guys. And by the way, here's the school over here. That's the school boat?
The school thing, been and dropped some school children already.
Okay, so all the boats have the blue roof?
Yeah.
Alright, guys, so that's it's not the school bus, it's the school boat. That's the way in the Amazon, that's how they do it over here.
In the high season time, in the dry season time, the school doesn't function. It's hard to get to the schools.
To get to pick everybody up. Wow, so
Completely
like
dry.
the dry season, how long does it last that these rivers are really, really dry that the boats can't get there?
Well, normally here in the Amazon, like the Brazil is too huge. Each state has their own climate. Here in the Amazon, we have the wet and dry, the rainy season and the dry season, like 6 months, 6 months. So mostly from September up to January, it's completely dry.
So they could have 6 months vacation?
Vacation.
Wow. Selena, muito bom. 6 meses de vacaciones. What?
And then when the rivers start coming up, then they start. The school is open last Monday yet.
That's Monday?
That's when the boats start coming in.
Okay.
That's when the schools start reopening back.
Alright.
Yeah.
You gotta love it, guys. You got chickens running around the school. I like it. Alright, guys, so this is the secretary room over here. And I've been given the okay to check out the classroom. So let's go and look inside of Amazon classroom. Bom dia.
Bom dia.
Alright, guys, this is what it's like. So I like it. Like all the letters, they're using monkeys. They're using Kiko. I like it. Even the students get a super view. One can easily be distracted learning here. I'll just be staring out the window like paradise. So this is the kitchen. Kitchen invasion. Water purifier. Toilets. A smaller classroom. I need to find out how many people live over here. This must be where they have like a playground or they do activities. And of course, guys, this is Brazil. Football, soccer dominates here, and they have a place here for the people to play soccer. The post, decently flat field, and the kids must put in the talent. What the heck is this though? So check it out. This is how the classes are labeled, guys. So age 1 to 3, 8 to 9, 4 and 5, 6 and 7. It's all by ages. And then just have chickens running around, just like Miami.
Tournaments of penalty shooting. First prize, a huge 50-kilo pig. Maybe second prize, 3 chicken. Third prize, 2 or 3 cases of beer. And a whole night shooting penalty. Who win?
Not bad, not bad. You got a pig, guys. A big pig.
Oh, you see the head of a caiman.
Oh, that's what that
Black caiman.
is? She was trying to show me something. Oh, wow, yeah.
That's like around 6 meters.
Wow.
A black caiman.
These live in these waters?
Yeah, you find them here.
Oh my god. Guys, have a look at this fossil. This is the tooth, el diente. These guys roam these waters. I was swimming in it the other day. Wow. You could bite my head off. And then a turtle shell. They eat the turtles here?
Yeah, they eat turtles, they eat caiman.
Muy grande. Did they kill this animal? Yeah.
Sometimes they kill it mostly for security of the children.
Yeah, because this could eat a child or the animal or.
People see one nearby, they try to kill it. Not
Okay.
really for harming, but they kill it and they use the meat afterwards.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Look, guys. So have a look, guys. Right there's the bullet still in there. They harpooned it to catch it, then they put a bullet in his head, and the bullet is still there.
One of the most plants that we indigenous people plant beside other plants.
Oh look, they're feeding the chickens. They're all running over there.
The chili is like to make a flavor of the food. Normally we put the chili in a soup without bursting them. They burst on themselves to give the flavor of the food. But some people like to eat it like directly from the tree, bite it and chew it. Also they said it's good for the health, like not overeating it, but like once a day or once in a week. It helps like to,
Oh look, she has a pet.
yeah, a water turtle pet.
Hello, buddy. That's two tortuga.
It's her pet.
There's many of these over here.
Yeah, we have a lot. In
Yeah.
the river, there's full of them.
Tem duas.
Tem dois, eh?
And those tortugas.
Já que eu
Como se
trouxe a
llama?
massa.
Eh?
Hã?
¿Cómo se el nombre?
Nome?
Ajá.
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Hum,
Oh, Jennifer, yeah. Jennifer.
ela morde
Yeah.
Morde?
quando ela tá com raiva.
No, le gusté yo. She like me. Alrighty, so this chili right here is the hottest chili here in the
Yeah,
Amazon.
for we, the red chili beans is the most hottest pepper.
Malagueta.
Malagueta, it's like more, it's really hot pepper.
Yeah.
You have Malagueta, Murupi. The yellow ones are Murupi. But the red ones are more stronger.
These are stronger.
Yeah.
You think I could try one?
You can try one, yeah? You have water?
No. I'm just gonna try a little bit of it. Mira, es muy caliente. Yeah, muy picante. Let's give it a go, guys. Yeah, it's hot. I just had a little piece of it, but it's already spreading all over my mouth.
Yeah, it's hot.
You want some?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Not bad.
Jaguar e lobo.
Ah, é um tigre.
Tigre.
Yeah. Tu tem tatuaje? No? It's not common here for the indigenous here to have.
Yeah, like how I said, it's a culture. we in the tribe, we doesn't use tattoos. We use a lot of painting.
Mm.
So you paint yourself and then you can wash it. But now we're in the new generation, so it's a different
Essa é
culture.
mais.
Un tigre. It's a baby little puppy.
So if you make a tattoo
Essa daqui é demais.
years back,
Essa daqui é demais.
Esse es que?
they say it's much stronger. She said.
This is not stronger?
So she said.
All right.
For me, the red one is stronger.
The red?
Taste it.
Yeah, the red one is definitely stronger.
Yeah,
They both. This one tastes better.
taste, not the
I would
taste,
like
huh?
this one better with the food,
Flavor, yeah.
but the red one definitely gives it that kick. If you want that kick, that's the one you need.
Yeah, so like when we do tattoo, when we cut our skin,
Uh-huh.
the shamans believe that you go in beyond the creator that created you so beautiful, and you add in more stuff on your skin and cutting it for the strong. You're not agreeing to your creator that created you so beautiful.
Right.
That's the ancient belief. But now new generation, they have tattoo the girlfriend's name or a big heart or
The
anything.
lips on the neck.
Yeah, and stuff like that, you know. Well, new generation, I mean, they're changing. That generation is changing.
Right.
You know, yeah.
So I'm not gonna finish the whole chili, guys. So you just put them there, and they will rot and grow into another one of these plants. Obrigado. Not many people around, guys. People, most of the locals are out hunting. They're out fishing. They're out checking out their farms. So we're going back to the elder to find out. I mean, who better than him to know how many people live here? La vista está boa. Muy bonito. So,
É bonito cantar cheião. Né?
Mantashi says it's much beautiful when the water is high.
yeah,
All the trees there is covered by water.
all that will be underwater. Wow.
Essa noite nós somos tudinho, né?
Some just
Só
come in.
a água.
¿Cuánta gente vive aquí?
Acho que é 20 famílias.
20 families.
20 families all live here? Okay. And were there more before, or?
Tinha mais gente antigamente.
É, tinha
Yeah, they had a lot of people, like longer back, yeah.
And what has happened to them?
E o que aconteceu?
foi embora, né?
Some of them,
Aqueles mais velhos morreram, né?
some of them went away, and
Aí,
some of them died from sickness. Yeah,
aí foram desgostando, né? Daqui.
most of them they want like a better life.
Mm-hmm.
So most of them goes to Manaus also and find jobs, and they end up living in Manaus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Agora
Okay, so Manaus, you can find maybe people from various
Yeah.
indigenous communities all over the general area.
Generation, yeah, working, yeah.
It's like the biggest city.
In the northern part of Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aí quem tá aguentando é ele, né?
He said only he is here now.
Yeah.
And he get all the
Sabe,
good
sabe
view.
quantos anos que eu tô morando aqui?
Uh-huh.
60.
He said he is 60 years now living in this community.
60 years.
Yeah.
And his father were all right here in this area too?
He
60
followed.
anos.
E teus pais moravam aqui também?
Não,
Não, né? He said no.
meu pai morreu, eu era pequeno.
So his father died. He didn't see his father. His father died when he was still
When he
baby.
was young?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Like how I said, a lot of tribes is mostly concentrated in the northern territory of Brazil.
Solimões.
Yeah, on the Amazon rivers, the northern part. There you find like we have now at least 150 different tribes, including my tribe, like the Wapishana tribe. You remember I told you can find half Wapishana tribes in Brazil, and you can still find Wapishana tribes in Guyana part because what had happened.
Yeah.
But we still have this Tucanos, Toyucas, Chipunas, Yanomamis, Waiwais, and Waraos and other stuff, other tribes. in the northern part. That's where mostly the concentrated of the tribes or the settlement then.
Okay. And are any of these tribes, they're still living like fully like with the nature, like disconnected?
Well, like how I said, most of the tribe, they were touched with missionaries. The first people who reached the indigenous people is the missionaries. Like church is there, but it's not functioning.
Nobody goes to that
Nobody
church?
goes to the church, but they just put it there to say that missionary was here. So
And what religion did they bring with that? Christianity?
Assembly, they're Christianity.
Okay.
Yeah, but here in Brazil, Catholic is really strong. I mean, the religion, Catholic, is very strong. So most of the indigenous people were touched by the missionaries. Also, most of them died. Especially at the Yanomamis indigenous territory. If you get into there, you have to have a permission. If you don't have permission, they can get you or keep you there and or they kill you. Yeah.
They don't want anything from the outside coming in?
Well, not really. You can go in there once you get a permission from the federal, and we have like an organ called FUNAI. FUNAI is an organ that look into the indigenous people, or that helps. Even it helps anybody. If you want to visit there, they can give you an authorization that you can show to the chief. No, I get that authorization from your big boss, so I am free. But if not, you can go there, but you cannot come out.
Oosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
So as of like right now, there's like no tribes like that are living just off the land without technology, without houses like this, just like in the Amazon.
Yeah, there is a lot of like at home we do a lot of planting. My dad, mom, his brothers, we do a lot of agriculture, like cassava planting, banana, pineapple, potatoes. But like how I said, there is the technology, but then it's you have like how I said there the Tushao, he tried to show how to live with the boat.
Right. Okay.
Boat system. Most people, like I said, they were losing the culture, so but it's much easier to communicate now. We have the WhatsApp, internet.
Yeah.
So most people that don't want to plant, so they're dependent on another people.
Mm.
It's good, yeah, it's business.
Yeah.
Okay, I will stop farming. I'm going to buy. So you make your farofa, and I will buy it from you.
Okay.
But then it make it bad for the indigenous culture that
Yeah, of course.
you just depended on someone, and maybe the community is like 500 people. You cannot supply 500 people with just your production. You need a lot more
Of course.
farms, yeah. So
And
they try to balance it,
right.
yeah.
And do they have Wi-Fi over here?
Oh, tem internet aqui?
Tem.
Yeah, the school.
They have Wi-Fi
yeah,
here.
The school, yeah.
Ali, o Tuxá ali.
The Tushao has, yeah.
That's the church?
No, the Tushao.
Tusha?
The chief house.
Okay, the chief house. Okay.
Yeah. The school has, because at night the older student doesn't have a higher classes teacher,
Mm-hmm.
so they study in a distance studies. The teacher may be in São Paulo, but the television is here.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, that's why they have an internet for that reason. Yeah. He has
8 homens
8 male sons,
e
8 sons then,
4 mulheres.
and 4 girls.
Okay. Is it very common for the families here to have a lot of children?
Não tem nenhuma aqui, né?
He said, none living with him.
None live with
Only
him?
he alone.
Only him? They all left to like
They all,
Manaus,
yeah.
or they live in
Yeah.
another home?
Most of them get married and goes to another place, some another place, and like it's like I said, in a tribe, to be a man, like to be a man, you have to get a big family, you know.
Right.
at least 14 children, then you will be recognized in the community as a man. Whoa.
But question, is it just having the children or also being able to support the family? Because you could have infinite amount of kids, but like to be recognized as a man, is it just having a lot of children or having them and also providing food for them as babies?
Having them, yeah. So they will say, oh, the biggest family in the community is Billy's family. He's the man, he's the big guy, he's a respected guy. But it's strange. My uncle has 14 children and he live happy. No complaint. Maybe he complained, I don't know. No complaints. Every morning the family have breakfast, lunch, dinner, happy. I have some friends in Manaus that only have one child. Their life is finished. Billy, I can't make it anymore. Books expensive, milk expensive, transportation expensive. Man, I say, hey, you just have one child. My uncle has 14, man. He's happy. Come on.
But your uncle's living like around here, like in a remote area like this, or in Manaus too?
No, from where I come from
Where
the
you
village,
come from?
yeah.
All right, so something similar to this.
Yeah, more, how you say, more available. I mean, more developed.
Okay.
Yeah, from where I come, it is more developed. There's big shops, internet. There are big hospitals for surgeries and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's more developed, yeah.
All right.
And they live happy. And he said, how come how he do that? I said, I don't know. Because there are mostly in the tribe then, people get confused. I believe people get confused. They depend mostly on the technology. That's why I said. Now they don't want to fish, they don't want to hunt, they don't want to plant. So they fill the compact. Oh, my meat is finishing, so go get meat to sell. There's no one selling meat. Come on, take your hook and go and fish, bro.
Yeah.
The river is just there, man. Come on.
It only takes like 30 minutes to get 20 piranhas.
You know, but for them, they get addicted to the system.
Man, that's what this new technology does. Everything is easier and faster to do, so the reward comes really easy.
Yeah.
And then doing stuff like the old traditional way, like fishing or hunting, it takes longer and
Yeah.
you might not get anything, so
It's crazy, but
times are changing.
Yeah, a lot of changing. Yeah.
Alright, so he has 14 kids. How many grandkids does he have?
E quantos netos? Você já sabe quantos netos tem? É muito, né? Say can get a lot.
Too many to count. And does he keep contact with his kids?
Rapaz, tem
Tem um bocado, né? Isso é a lot.
A lot. Does he keep in contact with most of his kids or?
Tu tem contato com teus filhos ainda? Yes.
Oh, alright. Actually.
Aqui, qual é a atividade das pessoas que moram aqui mesmo? A roçada, é? Roçada ou pescaria? Pesca muito?
Rapaz,
A maioria é roçada, né?
nada. A maior parte na pescaria.
Na pescaria, né? A lot of fishing.
That's the majority of the work here?
Majority do fishing, yeah. Like how I said, how we have a big, on the other side,
Mm-hmm.
like here is recognized as the lake. Here is Marinha Lake. Where we come from is Arara Lake. At this direction we have Tucunara Lake. At the back there we have Mamori Lake. More at the back we have Tracajá Lake.
Alright, so a lot of
there's
water.
Recognize the areas by lakes. Huge lakes. So a lot of people like for here at the Arara Lake we have like
Tem piranha, né?
three big we have Piranha Lake also.
Piranha Lake.
Yeah. Also in the Arara Lake we have like 3 jungle lodges.
Mm-hmm.
So when the people get the arapaima, the huge pirarucu that sells to the lodge and the lodge buy it from them.
Okay.
That's how comes they get their money.
That's how I get the money. So fishing. And they sell the majority of the fish to the tourism lodges
Tourism
here,
lodges, yeah.
so that they can feed
Yeah.
the guests.
Yeah.
And is it mainly or only the men that go out and fish and do this type of work, and the women stay home here taking care of the house, the kids?
No,
Or do
like
both of them mix the work, or how does it work over here?
before it was like that. Like man goes out and the female stays home. But now it changes also. Everyone is equal, so they have no one is above one another. So you don't depend. If you see something missing, you go up and do it. If there is no meat, the husband goes immediately. Everyone is equal. But also the females, they also go, but not go in and fish for the big fish, but they take the net, like what we did,
Yeah.
just put it over there and leave it. It's easier for them to go and check and come back.
Okay.
They also do fishing there, yeah. But not the Arapaima fishing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rede, e aí compra farinha.
Yeah, or they do the exchange. Like
They
they kill fish and they exchange it with the farinha, like the farofa what we ate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they exchange.
Okay.
Yeah.
But nobody wants to farm anymore.
Nobody wants farm. Well, it's a hard job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this heat. Yeah.
I grew up, well, I know because I'm from a tribe. I grew up with farm. My dad, and I'm the first child for my dad, so I did everything. I do the girl's job. I do washing for my mom, washing wares, cook, so I know how it is. And farming, well, my dad always carried me young to farm. And but maybe that was a good part. I said, you have to learn from small, so when you get old, you know what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah, so I grew up with farming, parching, plantation, going hiking like for a day and a half, hiking to the farm and come back. Well, that time we didn't have no transportation. It changed, but now it changed. Now I have an ATV, so it's strange, you know.
The technology.
Technology. Okay, let's go to where? Let's go to the farm. Okay, everybody willing, but because they get transportation. But if you invite someone, let's go to the farm. Walking, they will never. go
Nobody's
with
gonna.
you. In Manaus, in the one of the where they sell sorvetaria. If you ask for sorvete de cupuaçu, it's really good.
Really good stuff.
Yeah, this is pieces of the cacao, the chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah, cupuaçu. It's white inside and really good.
Guys, I'm doing the math now. So 20 families living here. They tend to have a lot of children. It shows that you're really a man in this tribe here. So let's average it at 8. Let's say each family has 8 kids, husband and a wife. So 10 times 20, so about 200 people living over here. But they're active. Nobody's at home doing nothing. All the men are out fishing or doing whatever work they can. And mainly you see women just looking out after the home. This is like a local spot for the community.
Now,
Guys, so have a look at the food video I made, and there was a fine powder from a fruit that Billy Boy here used to season it.
we call it
What's this
urucum.
for? Urucum.
Urucum. Agora vem, eu vou te pintar agora. De ticuna.
¿Te gusta urucum, Salem? Sí.
Also, we use this in the tribe,
Uh-huh.
like for females,
Uh-huh.
when they have the first menstruation.
Uh-huh.
So my grandfather or the chief open it. It's here. And you do this. That to show that to the community that the female person has her first menstruation, and it's forbidden to, how you say it, trouble her.
Okay.
She's in her special month until when her menstruation is over. And when her menstruation is over, then she come out, or she is kept in a building. Now they don't do that, but
Did they do that to Celine?
no, no.
No.
And after her menstruation finished, then she comes out to the house, to the community, so everyone see her. So then she's ready to have a relationship.
Okay, only after the first.
Menstruation.
Okay.
She has to be 1 month in the house, protected, staying in the house.
She cannot leave.
She cannot leave
for 1
That-
second.
Yeah, it's like for protecting the body of the female.
Okay.
So well, the design or the art, the drawing is different. Signified depends what you want to do. I got esta aqui é do Coroncho. Meron daqui. Ah, se fosse mais pouco, cuidado, estou muito bacana. Eu... It depends what she feels like after the 1 month, like preserving herself.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone comes out really crazy, like, oh, I feel the fresh air, like, oh. So the chief will ask you what she feels like or what I feel like. I feel like I'm like a wild horse, want to run, like I feel I'm released. Some people feel like they're like really hungry, so like a snake. So it's an oh, I feel I can see really far. So like you're using an eagle. So
Okay.
they have the eagle design. Snake. This is a snake design.
This is a snake design.
Yeah.
The snake.
And other stuff more
Okay.
designs, like we have the mountains designs. That's like
And
feel
for
like-
how long will she have this?
for a week.
A week.
Yeah.
So she has like a week to find a partner, or
Yeah, a partner or to. I mean, she will not tell the chief immediately, but there's a lot of boys will be, oh, start speaking with her, and then herself inside will go to the chief and tell the chief, oh, I like that person.
So before the menstruation, the girls cannot talk to the boys.
That time, but now it's different.
Now,
Yeah, I can take that picture. Say, hey, I love you, man, on the internet.
right? Oh,
It's strange. It changed, huh?
things have changed.
That's why that said the ancient love, it's hard to break than now. Because it's like if someone, maybe she likes someone, her best friend, or she likes someone that hate her. So and then the two married, and then they create this love. They break down this hatred, the hatred between two of them,
Mm-hmm.
and they create the love. So that type of love is hard to break down. So now I might take her cell phone number or Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're
Instagram.
beautiful, I love you. But it's just not from here, but from the mouth, just
Yeah.
mouth love. So after 1 month we get married, next month we separate. So
And that's how it's working right here, right now. That's how it is.
yeah, everywhere that is it now.
Guys, here's the creepiest thing I've seen in the village. Just this doll without a head and the body is just hanging there. Goiaba. Para mí? Oh, obrigado. Thank you.
Pode comer. É bom.
¿Puedo comer ya así? Alright. She gave me some goyab, guys. Guayaba. Very sweet. Very good to make juices. Very good for you. Billy. I have been given guayaba. Selena, you got guayaba too? You got guayaba? We both got guayaba. Alright.
Good, so you can make juice. This juice what we are taking
Yeah.
every day at lunch.
I've had this a billion times.
Huh?
We're very close, Billy. my country of birth is connected to yours, so we have very similar fruits over there. Back here at the house, guys. I mean, this is the ultimate place to see like the culture here, how everything works. Obrigado. So that's Marco's wife, the mother of Selena, and well, Marco's, he's been a guide here for over 15 years. Está bien. And yeah, he does guiding here for the tours and whatnot, and then when you come home, she prepares these delicious dishes over here every day, guys. Feijado, you gotta love it. And then Billy Boy, what is this fish here?
This is one of the biggest freshwater fish we have in South America or the Amazon, Arapaima gigas.
Oh, Arapaima.
The local calls it the pirarucu. Can reach up to 3 meters, weighing 180 kilos. It's huge.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Alright, limão, okay. Muito obrigado.
Nada. Água.
All right. So this is one of the main fishes that the men that work over here in the fishing industry, they catch because it's huge. It takes a lot of skill to get it and to carry it, obviously, because it's so big. And once they catch it, they sell it to the lodges because it's worth a lot of money, and they feed this to the tourists. So let's go ahead and go into food vlog mode, guys. Dois são pimientas.
É, esse aqui é pimenta líquida, essa daqui é pimenta mesmo feita aqui.
Okay, esta es la mejor entonces. Esta es la mejor. This one's made in the house, guys. This is what I'm going for. All right, understood that. I like this. She's like, yeah, this is the industrial, and this right here, bam, right here. I love it, guys. I'm very curious about the taste. There's a lot of things in here. I know this is gonna be good. Check it out, guys. We got a visitor. So whenever there's a visitor, everybody gets excited. Like, who's here? Who's coming? Let's dig right into this tucopi.
Monday, oi aí.
You can definitely tell it's a big fish just by the type of fillets you're able to get out of this. And 180 kilos, what's that in pounds? Like 400?
Okay, just salvei aí.
And it has a very nice light taste, guys. Very delicious.
Peraí, a foto, né?
But I need to try the homemade picante. Oh, I think I put too much. That's fine. Mmm. Very good, very good.
Você viu?
Watery. I think she might have put some vinegar in there. But the flavor of all these things, all these different peppers that are there, are present in the fish. So yeah, this pours out a lot. It's a homemade bottle. So I just put it on all this stuff. Ooh. Ooh. Just like that. Now my fish is just swimming in picante, and I love it. I wish I would have brought one of the peppers. Yeah, I didn't want to eat that whole pepper by itself. It was good. It was, on a scale of 1 through 10 on the spicy side, I'll give that pepper about a solid 7. It would have been excellent to mix it with this. But this picante right here, it gives it a good flavor. It's not very hot though. It just gives a good flavor. And then here we have some feijado. Very typical here in Brazil. Beans with almost every main dish I've seen, and I love it. I love it. I'm super used to eating this, of course. Being born in Venezuela and having a Venezuelan mother. We're close to Brazil, and we also eat a lot of beans. You know, this picante, a level 1 through 10, I'll give it like a 1, maybe a 1.5 on the hot scale. It's not very hot, it just has a very pleasant taste. And if you so happen to be in Brazil, do yourself a favor and try some Guaraná soda. So good. And if you're lucky and you come to Manaus, you can get the best Guaraná. This one right here with the orange tag, the Bari, is way better than the regular one. The regular one is so good, But this one is just, I can't even explain it. It just tastes better. This was in my feijoado. I thought it was potato, but once I put the fork in it, it felt like something else. So let's investigate. It's a pickle. I'm not a fan of pickles, but this one that's been swimming in the feijoado, the feijón, has the taste of everything that's in that dish, so it's a bit more pleasant. Selena, ciao. Bye bye.
Ciao.
Ciao. Bye. Gracias. Obrigado. Alrighty, guys. Gonna leave this peaceful Amazon home. Unfortunately, maybe one day I can move over here. Why not? Guys, so this is the arrival point and the leaving point over here to the homes and the communities around here, and there's a school over there that Selena went to. All in all, it takes about 30 minutes from her house to get here, plus picking up all the other kids. So yeah, getting to school over here, it's a mission. And there's a little shop over here. Have a look, guys. The inside of the shop. Yeah, we've been here. Fine, they have water now. What else can you want? Cachaça.
Vai cachaça.
Hã?
É cachaça.
Para ustedes. Tú tomas, sí, muchas caipirinhas. Flamengo, yo voy a Flamengo y caipirinha. Yeah, so I brought 4 bottles of cachaça. We didn't even drink one. I donate them to future travelers that go over there. Or maybe Marcus will actually drink them.
By the petrol.
Guys, this is how you get gasoline over here in the Amazon. How much does it cost? Like one gallon, 1 liter?
1 liter here is like around $7.30.
$7.30, so
Yeah.
it's like almost $2 USD for a liter. The hustle here. This is the gas station. The Amazonian gas station.
Muita carancha.
Mucha carancha. Ay caramba.
Ai caramba.
É reunião pra ela.
Não, tem do superintendente aqui no
Curious,
canal.
guys, these things fascinate me just to see how things function in these communities, these isolated communities. Oh, what are they collecting here? Look, probably some seed or something. Anyway, this is the arrival point if you're coming here, wherever you're staying at here. This is the arrival point. I highly recommend Billy though, and Marcus. Legends.
Vai avisar nós, tá, Ruth?
How it looks. So these are some of the fish you can see over here. Right now they're in reproduction, so when they're in reproduction mode, you cannot fish them. You gotta let them reproduce, have their babies, lay their eggs, and then you can do whatever you want. I like it. All right. Ciao. Ciao. Obrigado por todo. Ciao. Marcus, hasta la próxima, amigo. Nos vemos, man. Take care, bro.
Boa viagem pra você.
Obrigado.
Espero um dia você pode voltar.
Disfruta la cachaça.
Caipirinha.
Caipirinha master. Whoa. Alrighty, guys. Wow. What a time here. What a very nice family. Their lifestyle over here. He has more kids, but they already moved out. Yep, in just a few weeks or 1 to 3 months, this will be flooded with water. And here's the pickup. These are very common around here. I saw them. You'll see them all throughout your journey over here. It's about an hour or so once you cross the river. What's up, bro? Tudo bem?
Tudo bem.
Obrigado. Oh, and that's the school. Yep. That's where Selena went, guys. Comes equipped with a soccer field. Whew. It is beyond hot, guys. This is not hot. This is beyond hot. This is the hottest place I've seen. It beats Miami. It beats Singapore. This is the hottest.